Now look, this is patchy. A hot mess. Today my makeup is frustrating me. I'm gonna take it off. This looks pretty good. Amano pues. Do I need more blush? No. Hello, good morning, familia. It is Monday. Back to the grind. Lately, I've been trying to do like a corporate schedule, film, edit, do everything Monday through Friday, and then have the weekend off. I've been successful with it 2 weeks in a row. So this will be my third week. Hi, if you don't know who I am, my name is Magdalene Janet. I welcome you to the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe because I'm here all the time, about 3 to 4 times a week. Just having a good time, vibing. I'm going on lives every Saturday or Sunday. That's another thing I've been successful at 3 weeks in a row. Sunday, of course. Welcome back to my oldies but goodies. You guys are the real ones. My hair isn't done because I'm about to do it right now. I'm gonna film another video because you guys wanted to see more hair tutorials and stuff. But today we're doing an everyday makeup routine, drugstore edition. I'll be using things that I love at the drugstore. I mean, I think you know already what products I love, but I will be testing out this new pink Wet n Wild loose powder. I love this loose powder, so I'm sure the pink is gonna be nice. You know, I got you. I'm gonna compare it to other pink powders so you can see. Let's do these eyebrows first. They are off and brows looking a little busted. Look at this brow. Like, what is happening there? You already know I'm never ready. That's what we know. Eyebrows, you guys know I always do them first. I need to see the vision. The vision isn't complete without my brows because they're so sparse. I mean, they look better right now. They need help. This is my favorite drugstore glue and my 2 favorite pencils, pens and pencils. No, I'm gonna go with the pen first because I've been doing that lately and I've been liking that look. Brush them up first just to see what we're working with, right? I'm gonna get my brow pen from NYX and fill them in lightly just so I can see the shape of my brow. I'm literally following the shape of my brow. I'm not gonna do anything out of the ordinary. When it comes to eyebrows, I always suggest keep your natural shape as much as possible. The type of brows you have naturally is what's going to match your face the most. If you have like a unibrow, sure, people do shave it. Or if your eyebrow hairs grow down here, sure, clean it up. But to reshape your entire brow, I feel like you were born with the perfect brows, so keep them. So this is how the brow is gonna look, right? Now we're gonna get some got to be. Doing it this way, I find that my brows just look a little more natural and I'm kind of loving it. I've been doing it the other way around where I put the glue first. Okay, you know, we live and we learn. So you see this brow? It's okay. Like, it's a little too arched for my liking, but that's what we're gonna fix. Because we have product, you don't want to put too much glue. And then now I'm just going to brush them up. Now we can see kind of what we're working with because the brow is brushed. Now you can see what we're working with, right? You see how I have some sparse areas here? We're gonna just fill that in, make sure it looks good. Elongate the brow. My natural brows tend to be a little shorter. I like to make them a tad bit longer. Again, not too long because I'm trying to keep my natural brow as intact as possible. This before and after, you can see this brow is, you know, manicured. And then this is my natural brow. This brow though is a little thicker and a lot shorter than this one. I don't know why, but you know. We're gonna make our brows identical sisters today. Here, I'm gonna make this tail a little bit longer. Now you see they're looking related right now. Not sisters quite yet. I'm gonna get whatever glue. Now it's a little tacky. I could rub in a little bit. I'm just going to start brushing up. Brushing the brows up is gonna give you like a lifted look. It's gonna just like open up your face, I would say. Now I can see this tail is longer than this one. I'm gonna keep it like this. Yes. Guys, these are my favorite drugstore concealers right here. I'm gonna use L'Oreal to clean up the brows and a little bit of Milani. This way, our eyebrows are gonna look like we just got them done, freshly waxed. Here, they look good, right? But they don't look as sharp. They don't look as neat. And I love a neat look. So I always like to use concealer to clean it up. The type of concealer that works the best for this type of work, I would say something thicker, kind of like this one. This one's a little watery, but I like the color. This one's thicker, perfect texture. That's why I'm mixing it, so I get that perfect color. I'm gonna tilt my head back, get as close as possible to my eyebrow, and we make a straight line so we get that sharp look. And you already see the difference. Look, without it being blended, you see that snatched brow? And now we blend down. This way it's going to keep that line underneath your brow as straight as possible. That way you're gonna get that sharp looking line. So are they twins? We have twins here? I think so. I'm gonna just do my hair and I'll come back and we'll finish the full face. Look who just got her hair done. Done by me. Okay. So I'm gonna put this headband on. Let's hope it doesn't mess my do. Guys, by this time you saw this video already. It's the Revlon brush. You know how I love to wear my makeup all day long. So what helps is primers. You need primers in order for your makeup to stick down. Depending on the type of primer is depending how it will look. Hold on, my hair. Maybe do this and then we'll fix it later. This sticky primer Maybelline just released is so good. And it's really nice and sticky. We're gonna get some of this. The thing about these types of primers, especially these sticky ones, you wanna make sure you let it dry down. Oh, before we even start, I did my skincare about at this point like an hour ago. I will put it here on the screen so you can see what I use. With your skincare, if you don't have a lot of skincare to work with, I always recommend to wash your face well every day. Also, use a great moisturizer that works for your skin. Something that's not too thick, that won't be too heavy, and it has some sort of dry down. That way your makeup has a solid base to go off of. Now we're building the makeup base, which is the primer. You see it's getting sticky. I doubled up on these primers the other day and I really like it. This is the new e.l.f. matte grip. So this is also a gripping primer. So I'm doing double the grip. You'll find that this e.l.f. one blurs the pores. I have pretty big pores, so I like to concentrate this one right here in front. Because these are sticky, you want to make sure this dries down, because if you go on with your foundation wet, it may cause patches because this wasn't dried down. It won't be dry down matte, but it won't feel as wet on the skin. So let's give it about 2 minutes. So look, it's sticky but not wet. I'm gonna go in with this foundation. When I reviewed it, I used 322 and it was a little bit too deep. Then I used 220, and 220 is the correct shade. But let's mix today. 220, although it's under the warm category, it really falls into more of an olive undertone. I have a neutral undertone, but I also can use olive undertone foundations. If I can't find like my exact undertone, on olive always tends to mesh in so well. So I'm gonna mix these two. These do dry down and oxidize a little bit. So I'm gonna give it a minute, update in color. We're gonna mixies. Ooh. Ooh. But if you're my complexion, I suggest use 220. Now I'm just gonna blend. And when I blend, I like to do this tapping motion. Make sure that everything is nice and blended and it's adhered to the skin. It's not really sitting on top of the skin. The way you're gonna know that is by working it in. Using a good amount of foundation. I'm not saying a little bit, but and I'm not saying too much, but you wanna make sure you're using enough to cover up your face and cover up any discoloration. I have here melasma, so you know I always like to cover that up. This foundation is so lightweight. It looks and feels like skin. Let's let this dry down a little bit. I love this stick from Maybelline. This is their new stick. It's in the shade 70. I like to add it on the brush. Mesh it into the bristles on my hand like this. So it doesn't like really explode on your face. Now that the foundation is a little bit dry, I'm just gonna add some bronzer here. This is just gonna add a little bit of warmth to your skin. And then I'm just gonna add it. You see where I have my cheekbone dent? I'm gonna keep it above and above. I will say the Drugstore is coming in hot with all of these new releases, and they're really good releases. They're not bad. I've been forgetting to add here at this side. You know, I always like to add cream bronzer, cream blush first, then concealer. These blush drops from Revlon. Always like to use a cream product. It will make your makeup last a little longer. Let's use the pink shade. This one was coming out, yeah. Actually, let's drop it here. Like that. And just blend it like this. Let's do here. I like to keep it, you see, right on top of that cheek. And then blend. Okay, this blush, I like the blush, but this drop business is not helpful. I don't think it drops product enough. Now look, this is patchy. So we gotta fix it. We gotta go in gently. I liked it when I used it, and today it's just not working. We're gonna use a little bit of e.l.f. like that much. This is the shade Very Well. I always find myself going back to these blushes when it comes to drugstore liquid blushes. I just love them. I think they work out so well. They're not super pigmented, yet they're buildable. Let's get this color corrector. You know I love my LA Girl color correctors. And I'm gonna go with this brush. Grab the product on the brush. Make sure you embed all the product in the bristles. Now I'm going to just blend it. You see where I have that discoloration there? Because my under eyes are really creasy, I have to avoid a lot of product. Therefore, adding it on the brush like this has really helped me control that product placement. I really want to add it right here in the innermost corner. And I'm just blending in a very thin layer. What concealer should we use? Should we mix these two? I think, yeah. Bisque, Pure Beige. Oh, I do have a real palette. Let's use some of this. Milani, L'Oreal Oldie But Goodie. You use a palette, it helps to control the product, how much you use. We're gonna use our same brush. This is the base shadow brush from Real Techniques. I'm gonna mix here, kind of just spread it out so it's not super thick. Now that we have a good amount of product, we're gonna add it here and here, a little bit here to highlight. I'm gonna grab a little more of the Milani shade. It looks like it's too light. I'm just spreading it out and keeping it kind of away from the creases of my under eyes. I get my foundation brush and start just blending these two together. This too, just so that everything looks cohesive. Here, you see how my contour is a little janky? I'm going to move that concealer here so that it's nice and cleaned up. Now with the concealer I have here, I'm just gonna blend it with my finger. This is gonna just give us a more natural look. Instead of continuing to blend with this, which already has product, I don't wanna add more product. I now just wanna blend it out. With your fingers warm, things will look nice and seamless. Oh, looks so good. You know how I feel about mixing, and blend that out. My cheeks look like a hot mess. See how it's like super patchy? I'm gonna fix that. I hope this brush isn't working. It's too flimsy. I just grabbed it because I am literally running out of brushes. I need something more dense that is gonna concentrate that product more tightly. I don't know why today my makeup is frustrating me. It doesn't really happen often, but I'm like, girl. I'm like, okay, let's trust the process. Let's trust the process. Okay, I'm gonna take it off. This isn't working. Woo! I'm gonna mix my foundation up again. Okay, this again. This has not happened. It's bad, but guess what? We fix things here. So gently, I'm just gonna keep it underneath my cheek like that. This one too. Very well. Let's let it dry. I'm just gonna use my dirty brush. This brush I really like the shape of it is perfect. Just gonna clean it up a little bit. Brushes really matter on like application, especially I feel like with creams or liquids. Powders, they're a little more forgivable. Okay, that looks better. Okay, fixed. Yes, we're looking good. You know I love this. This is literally one of my favorite pressed powders. Oh, can you tell? We're gonna use the pink powder. Let me get another pink powder that I have so you can see. No lie, this is some of my favorite packaging where you can just put it in here. Let's compare it to one size. Huda Beauty's new, Huda Beauty's original pinky. So this is Wet n Wild. You see, this is one size. Huda Beauty's pink and Huda Beauty's new lilac pink. So this is actually, this looks pretty good. Huh, I like that. I would say it's similar to one size, not Huda Beauty. You see how Huda Beauty is a little lighter? One size and Wet n Wild are pretty vibrant. Let's look on the finger. Wet n Wild and one size. Yeah, they look similar. Okay. By the looks of it, I would say it's a dupe for one size. I like to set my under eyes with this Revlon pressed powder. This is truly one of the faves. I think I have a backup because I'm like, I'm running out of this. Now that the makeup is cooperating, I'm just gonna blend my creases out. Also with my finger like that. And then I'm going to set lightly with this pressed powder. And then we're gonna get this is how it looks. Oh wow, okay. It's a good pink. Let's even it out, and then we're gonna start setting the face. Let's set one side and see. Wow, this is setting nicely. I feel like there's a little bit of a white cast, but we'll do a flashback test and see. Is that a little bit here? What do you think? And I mean, I think it's meshing in well. It looks like we have the white cast because I just applied it. Let's give it maybe 10 minutes so the skin can warm up. But it's definitely blurring. Like this powder's fixing my mess up here. Oh my god, I put too much. Ah, too much. Okay, blending well. You know, I forgot to do. Add some bronzer on my lid. That's good enough. Talking about bronzer, Butter Bronzer from NYX. It's just literally one of the best at the drugstore. All the colors are great. It's creamy. It's pigmented. It fixes mess ups. I can't rave about this more than I already do. Look how pigmented it is. This powder has a little bit of a sheen to it. I'm seeing something shiny. Oh wait, it doesn't look like it. This bronzer, let me actually fix this. You already know this is my everyday eyeshadow, is this bronzer right here. Then I'm just gonna blend the edges. What shade? Is this my shade? Yeah. Okay. Bronzer in the eye is good. Things are looking rough, but I'm gonna fix them right now. Blush this has been my go-to lately. And we're gonna fix that blush mistake by keeping it towards the back. So kind of like that. Now I'm gonna get some powder. I'm gonna press the powder on top of everything now so everything looks nice and cohesive. Because things are looking a little harsh, this powder is gonna help settle everything down. Powder tends to do that. Especially this powder, it is very, very finely milled and it spreads. It's pigmented, so this particular powder will fix any sort of mess ups you may have. It's depending on the powder like that can do this. This is gonna be a good day because this powder came and legit saved the day. I think everything looks better. Not my nose contour. I'm gonna get my brush that has a little bit of concealer and just kind of clean that up. A little Mickey Mouse situation. This has to be one of my favorite drugstore powders of all time. NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. I'm in the shade Tan and it is so pigmented. It makes your skin look so pretty. And this, I'm using it more as a topper. You know, I like a lot of powder. I personally am a powder girl. And it's because I wear my makeup for hours and hours and hours. And I have oily skin, you know? My recent favorite setting mist has been this thing right here. Look, it's like a continuous. I love it. This is gonna bring, this thing's not working? Oh dang, it died. Well, a mano pues. We go here. I'm gonna use my favorite e.l.f. sponge. Mesh everything in together. Make sure we're not looking too powdery, you know? We can fix some of this right here, you see, while the skin is still damp. My brush had highlight in it. I'm like, where's all this glow coming from? It was this brush. It's okay. I didn't even tell you the time, 9:44 in the a.m. You know, we're gonna do an all-day wear test. Added a little more of this powder just to settle things a little down, and look, things look good. I had to go take a break. I was like, this makeup is annoying me. Let me just go. And I came back good. Wait. Oh girl, hold on. Mind you, we already set with setting mist. So let's see how this is gonna look. We're gonna leave it. Go back with my brows. I really love this new NYX pencil. Finish off the brows. You know how I do them first? Sometimes you'll get powder stuck in it. You'll get all kinds of stuff. So you just wanna redo them a little bit. Just kind of go over a little. But I like to get my pan, get the front again. Like that. Okay, so let's get rid of my diadema. Ooh, it gave a little dent action. My favorite lip liners right now are the Maybelline, these right here. This is not the shade I want to use. My favorite shade is Player, but I gave it to my niece, so I don't have it. On it's a good one. The Duck Plump ones are also amazing. So those are literally some of my faves. But you know, I do like On It actually. I thought I didn't. But this is the one I like. Oh yeah. We have to use one of these. Skinny Dip or Current Mood? Let's see Skinny Dip. Oh yeah, I like Skinny Dip. Mix it in with that lip liner and get the lip liner again on it. And just blend. Blend again. Ooh. And of course, the oldie but goodie Panorama Mascara. on the lashes. Looking at the whole look, I think I need a little bit of this orange blush. Do I need more blush? No. But at this point, who cares, right? I'm just going to concentrate it right here. And then right here. Okay, did we save the makeup? Do you think we saved the makeup? Let me finish up my hair because my hair's a little, I gotta do a little something. Be back. Here we are. Should I curl my lashes one last time? Yeah. This is not a drugstore eyelash curler. I have yet to find a drugstore eyelash curler that doesn't pull my lashes out, that freaking don't make them look worse than what they started off. Girl, I have not had luck with any drugstore lash curlers. Have you guys? If so, please let me know because I need to buy a backup. I bought a backup of my Shiseido one and somehow I lost it. So this is it. This is the final look. What do you think? We definitely recovered from our mishap that happened, but this is for sure my everyday makeup routine when it comes to drugstore, or honestly my everyday makeup routine in general. It's pretty straightforward. I do like to use a lot of products and I like to layer because layering is very, very important for your makeup to last long, especially if you have oily skin, if you work out, if you wear your makeup long periods. Layering is key. I promise you're gonna look bomb at the end of the day, and you're gonna see because we're gonna do a wear test. Started at 9. I'll probably be back here by 8:30, so it could be like a solid all day wear test. But look, the skin looks good. There's no patches, there's no anything funky besides what happened. My eye routine is always a bronzer, mascara, that's it. I love a lot of blush, you already know. However, let's check on this. I don't think we have flashback. Not at all. Not at all. Let's take another one. Another one. Damn, this looks good. Ooh, wait. Wet n Wild photo focus powders in general are good. I love that they have a pink powder now and it really meshes into the skin. This really saved the day. Honestly, I do think it settled everything down because my entire face looked extremely intense. You know, sometimes you just have a rough day, and I like to show you guys the real deal. Okay, although this is my everyday makeup, it's not always this rough. Okay, it goes a lot smoother. Talking about smooth, this really smoothed out everything. It's pigmented in a way that it doesn't take over because it is a light, loose setting powder that is very finely milled. It's the best of both worlds because it was able to fix things and also set the skin so flawlessly. Look at my under eyes. Look how beautiful they look. You know how I feel about under eyes and setting powders? If they don't work for the under eyes and you're looking crepey scrapey, it's not a good setting powder. So this is a yes. You want me to dupe these out? I think that would be a really good dupe. My lip combo too, it's kind of popping, huh? Thank you for hanging out. Let's go in front of the window so you can see how things look. And of course, I will see you later tonight to see if we look gastadas or not. And my hair's popping. You already saw the video. I use this bad boy right here. So good. In front of the window, how we looking? What do we think? Skin's looking good. Powder's looking good. Everything drugstore here. We love affordable products in this channel. We like to be bougie on a budget. Okay, what you think? I really like this. Honestly, this looks so good considering the trials and tribulations we went through today. Just kidding, it's not that dramatic, but you know what I mean. There's major mess ups, major Mickey Mousing, but look, we got it together. Everything looks good. We're not gonna look gastadas, but we won't know for sure until tonight. See you later, bye. Back, it is 8 o'clock. We've had this on all day long, but you know, I got some footage for you at around 3 or 4. I think it was 4. To show you how things warmed up. Things were looking a whole lot better from what we started. It wasn't the best makeup day, but you know, we saw it through. Things were warming up. Under eyes were looking really good. The powder had meshed into the skin so well. Everything was really warming up. Here we are now, later. I don't know, it's been 11 hours, 10 hours. This side, it looks so much better than what we started. Was this the better side? I don't know, but look, the skin looks good. This powder, wow, what a standout for today. Because look at the under eyes. Look how good and smooth they are, even after wearing this all day long. I kind of think we redeemed ourselves. I didn't like makeup today. It wasn't my favorite, but I still wanted to finish and film the video for you so you can see how you just keep going when things don't go your way. It's just, that's how life is. And was it the best? No. But was it bad? No. I think everything lasted very well. and it's because all the powders and all the layering, which I love layering makeup. I think it is how your makeup will sit well, mesh in well, especially if you have oily skin or if it's hot. Today was really hot. It's crazy because it's gonna rain tomorrow and like the rest of the week. Look, touching up, you can kind of see that mess up there. Now that the oils aren't there, nothing is patchy really. Nothing is separating. You would see like right here, you know, for the huge, in the nose area, the mouth area. Todo bien. I definitely don't look gastada. So that's always a win-win. I just think this is the standout of the show because this powder is really, really finely milled and it sets extremely well. You guys know I love Drugstore. All these products were definitely my favorite. Except for the Revlon drops. I think that component was a lot harder for me to use this time around than when I first used it. Got our backups. Concealer, foundation, balm, setting spray. I really love this stuff. It is so good. I really think it helps and wet our face perfectly to fix all the mess up. And this is it, fam. Let me know your thoughts. Even the lipstick, look, it lasted all day long. I only reapplied once, maybe tapped it once, and it's still on, along with the lip liner. Look, isn't that good? I love you, fam. Thank you for hanging out with me and spending a little bit of your day with me. Thank you for your patience if you made it all the way to the end with this hot mess of a video. But it is what it is, you know. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you supporting. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you in the next video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe right there to not miss any videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.